This is a short video about using pencils for drawing. When selecting your pencils, there's lots of different sorts. They usually come in a pack or you can buy them individually, and they range from H's, where you get the number before the letter. So this is a 3H. The H is for hard, and so you don't want to really be using these pencils for sketching or for shading. They're used by graphic designers and they're quite hard lead that sometimes cuts into the paper and you can't erase it. So avoid those for sketching and drawing. I'll show you what I mean. When I'm pressing on this 3H, I'm getting a very light tone, and it will cut into my paper if I press harder. This is an H pencil, so this is slightly softer. You can see it's a little bit darker. When I draw my line, it's a little bit darker. The HB pencils are what most of you have in your packs. These are your usual pencils. If a pencil hasn't got a marking there, it's usually an HB. These are great all-rounders for sketching. You can get a nice tone. They're a mix of hard and soft, and you can see that's quite a nice line. So most of you will use these, but you can't get a really nice dark tone with them easily. Again, the cheaper HB pencils are more like H pencils and cut in. Some people like using these pencils, retractor pencils, and usually they're about an HB as well, but you can get them darker or lighter. They're quite nice, but because the tip is so fine, they tend to break off. This one, we're going up now to a B pencil. B pencils are great. And these are just a little bit softer. The B stands for being soft, and that means being darker. I like a 2B. That's my great all-round pencil. You get a nice shade with it. You don't have to press on too hard. You can really control that one. You'll notice that the tip of it looks a bit weird, and that's because I haven't used a pencil sharpener. The key thing when you're using pencils is keep them sharp. Some people use pencil sharpeners. Other artists like to use a scalpel. Always cut away from yourself, and this will shave the tip of your pencil really nice and sharp. If you're not confident with doing that, then I would avoid it. So we've got here let's just go, we've got a 3H, an H, an HB, a B, a 2B, and this last one I've just shown you now was the retractable. So I'm going to put an R. Now we're getting up to the nice richer, darker leads. This is a 4B. They usually go up in 2s. You can see how nice and dark a tone that is. Oh, it's soft when you're writing with it as well, so that's fantastic for shading volume. And then the highest I've got actually at the moment is a 6B. I haven't got a 9B in my kit, but you can see how nice and dark that's becoming. They do go up to 9Bs, and then you can get things that are a combination of like a charcoal pencil and a lead pencil. Ooh, squeaky squeaky. And that's a different sort of line as well, and this one's a black Schwartz medium. Then we're getting on to thicker graphite pencils, which are quite exciting. Although that's a 2B lead, because of the size of the graphite stick, you can shape the nib so that it will give you all sorts of wonderful marks, thin or thick, and you can create quite a lot of interesting marks twisting and using this stick. So I really like those. And then something here that I found in my kit that I'd forgotten about was a graphite sort of slab, and you can make marks with this. And then, sorry, I haven't got a paintbrush. Oh, just going to add a bit of water, and that's soluble, so you can use a wash with that. To get rid of the marks that you've made, you can use different sorts of rubbers. Paper cleaner rubbers are putty rubbers. You can get large, medium, and when you want to clean them, you just squeeze them, so they're quite nice. And they get rid of marks really nicely. I like these solid rubbers that we sell at college, and these also are very good to get rid of your marks. They're great when you're using charcoal. I'll just show you a little detail here of how you can draw with your rubber if the pencil or charcoal is soft enough, and you can make marks through your charcoal, which is excellent. So you can actually draw using your eraser. That's a quick guide to what materials to select when you're doing a drawing. Also think about the paper that you're going to use in the background. If it's got a texture, that will pick up the marks you're making. If it's a thin paper, you might rip through it. You could collage the background, you could stain the background. Whatever you're going to do, experiment and have fun with your drawings.